So this reading today is Jesus assuring his disciples of the presence of the Holy Spirit who will be given to them. And it comes again from John 14, verses 11 and onwards. Very truly I tell you, whoever believes in me will do the works I've been doing, and they'll do even greater things than these, because I'm going to the Father. And I will do whatever you ask in my name, so that the Father may be glorified in the Son. You may ask me for anything in my name, and I will do it. If you love me, keep my commands, and I will ask the Father, and he will give you another advocate to help you and to be with you forever. The Spirit of truth. The world cannot accept him, because it neither sees him nor knows him. But you know him, for he lives with you and will be in you. I will not leave you as orphans. I will come to you. Before long, the world will not see me anymore, but you will see me. Because I live, you also will live. On that day, you will realize that I am in my Father, and you are in me, and I am in you. Whoever has my commands and keeps them is the one who loves me. The one who loves me will be loved by my Father, and I too will love them and show myself to them. Then Judas, not Judas Iscariot, said, But Lord, why do you intend to show yourself to us and not to the world? And Jesus replied, Anyone who loves me will obey my teaching. My Father will love them, and we will come to them and make our home with them. Anyone who does not love me will not obey my teaching. These words you hear are not my own. They belong to the Father who sent me. All this I have spoken while still with you. But the Advocate, the Holy Spirit, whom the Father will send in my name, will teach you all things, will remind you of everything I've said to you. Peace I leave with you. My peace I give you. I do not give to you as the world gives. Do not let your hearts be troubled, and do not be afraid. You heard me say I'm going away and I'm coming back soon. If you loved me, you would be glad that I'm going to the Father, for the Father is greater than I. I've told you now before it happens, so that when it does happen, you will believe. I will not say much more to you, for the prince of this world is coming. He has no hold over me, but he comes so that the world may learn that I love the Father and do exactly what my Father has commanded me. Come now, let us leave. This is session 3 about the gift of the Holy Spirit. It's an important passage, this one, because it's Jesus teaching us about the Holy Spirit. Now, his promise to his followers was that he would not leave them alone, but he would come to them. He would send them a comforter or an advocate. And the role of this comforter was to be with them forever, to teach them, to remind them of the things that Jesus had taught them. The presence of the Holy Spirit is only available to those who follow Jesus and follow his commandments, because those are the ones to whom Jesus and the Father will come and dwell. The Holy Spirit is the one who brings the Father and Jesus present into our lives. He is God, just as Jesus and the Father are God. When Jesus promised another comforter, the word he used was a word which means another of the same kind. The Holy Spirit is God, just as much as Jesus and the Father are God. This is why Jesus says to them when he's leaving them, he says, I'm leaving you, that's physically, but I will be back, and that is in the person of the Spirit. This is why the world would no longer see him, but his followers would, because he would be with them. And this is how they would know that he was alive, because they would have his presence. This presence of God brings peace into our lives, a peace that nothing else can offer. My peace I leave with you. It is my own peace that I give you. I do not give it as the world gives. The promise of Jesus is as much for us today as it was for his first followers. He comes to us into our lives through the power of the Holy Spirit.